And the reason why we eat kimchi with barbecued meat or braised meat is because the kimchi has probiotics that really help you to digest your food.
Figure out something that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So and then with this Korean Bavarian barbecue, the best side dish is like kimchi.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah.
The thing is like always we eat steak and salad together.
Mm-hmm.
And then especially this beef ribs, I think it matches with Korean kimchi.
Yes.
And we have a kimchi expert today, Hae Jung.
Yes, I know. Hae Jung is our kimchi expert.
Yeah, so she's actually fermented expert. So could you tell us about fermented food? And then also, Chef Kang, you have your own kimchi brand. So maybe you guys can talk about kimchi a little bit.
Yes, yes. And the expert, Hae Jung, will explain. See, she's already prepared with all that, so I want to hear it also.
So here is a jar of kimchi that I made a couple weeks ago. So by now it's fermented. So when I make the kimchi, I always use traditional Korean kimchi gloves. And this is the Napa cabbage kimchi that is traditional to make in the fall for the winter. And this is the kimchi, the gimjang kimchi that gets buried in the ground in Korea. And you can see this is a quarter of a Napa cabbage. And it's made whole because when you ferment things, a long, slow fermentation is more tasty. And so the vegetables remain more crunchy if you leave the pieces whole. So when you serve it, you cut off the root end and then you cut it into bite-sized pieces. And the reason why we eat kimchi with barbecued meat or braised meat is because the kimchi has probiotics that really help you to digest your food. So the way fermentation works is that the good bacteria, which is the lactobacillus, eats the carbohydrates in the vegetables, and it produces carbon dioxide, which is the bubbly part in bread or beer, and it also produces lactic acid, which makes your kimchi, your yogurt, sour. And while it's doing that, the lactobacillus is actually creating lots of vitamins, like B vitamins, amino acids. There's lots of vitamin C in kimchi, and the probiotics in the kimchi help us digest when we're eating heavy, could be kind of rich meat. So that's why Koreans eat a lot of kimchi with barbecue, and they eat it all the time, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And especially in the wintertime, Koreans eat more kimchi because they don't have as many fresh vegetables in the wintertime. So this provides a vitamin C and other vitamins in the winter. So
You could eat more meat if you have kimchi. Because when you eat a lot of meat by itself, you could eat so much because it is meat and there's grease into it. But when you eat meat with kimchi together, you actually, I think most people, they eat more than they could handle, and they're like all full up. But it is. I heard from one of the scientists digest that the kimchi has more probiotics than yogurt. Like I believe it was like 10,000 times more. So that's why I think a lot of people are into kimchi these days as thinking of a healthy food.
yes, it's true. Kimchi has